No.
Fine, we'll just start the stream on you saying no.
No.
Could have started it on a cute quack sound, but then you were like, no.
That's because I refuse everything.
I know you do.
I like annoying people. I feel like I should get paid to annoy people.
Find someone who's willing to pay you for that. Hey, Meg.
Is it Mick?
Alright, did you still want to join us here today? You can still jump in. You should still have permissions.
I've been so...
Or feel free to stay off if you're too tired. I know you said you have something on, like, D&D thing on Wednesdays as well, so if you're too tired, it's okay too. But you know, you're welcome to join. There's a Mick. Wait, there's a Mick on mute.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello.
There's a Mick.
There's a Mick. How are you doing, Mick?
I'm okay. I actually ended up falling asleep and missing my second campaign today. So.
Oh no!
Oh no.
There's a pie!
Oh? A pie? Oh right, I finally got my Christmas gift from my friends that I hung out with the other time, and they gave me a pie dish. And pie weights. And then I too
pies?
can have pie.
Are the pies working out? Are they trying to get strong?
No, the pie weights are to hold the pie down.
I also took a disaster nap today. I know how that is. I feel that. I think yesterday I slept for about 4 hours, and then it was up until 3 a.m.
How does one do that?
You lay down in bed, and then it's 4 hours later.
I have
Right,
a
Mick?
coffee with 3 shots of espresso.
My cats wouldn't let me sleep this morning.
Oh.
Love when my cats wake me up. Especially when they wake me up doing something they're definitely not supposed to do.
Wake you up inside?
No, they wake me up on the outside. On the inside, I'm still dead. Let's be clear here. I'm still dead inside. I'm just physically awake. I don't want to be.
But how's been your week, Mick? Been pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good. What about yours?
I'm so ready for the weekend. I suppose well, we have movie night this weekend.
We do.
Oh, what day is that?
Bitchy cat wakes me up looking for snacks by yelling next to my face.
I believe that's, Saturday.
We're doing Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is how I guarantee that I'll be awake.
Okay.
There's no guarantee you'll be awake.
Look, by 4 I'm pretty guaranteed to be awake. Whether I'm out of bed and have eaten lunch already is a different question, but I'll be awake.
And also, supposedly, I might be doing a thingy with other groups of friends and helping out on a project. Which is going to be weird. Because I think that's also going to be posted online. So it's going to be like, ah!
Sharky, the content creator.
I am not creating the content. A friend's creating the content.
You're participating in creating the content.
I give up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just give up.
Why do you give up?
What do I give up? I give up everything.
I said why.
Yes.
No.
So we're dating a vampire, right?
How old are you? Definitely the first thing you ask your prospective partners.
Oh, right. We named our character Santa.
All right, Mick, who would you like to voice?
Oh.
Your options are our MC Santa, this vampire named Felix. There's a robot lady named Nova. There's our clone. There's
Wait, did you say you have a clone?
yeah, there's a clone in this game.
Yeah, there's a clone of us.
I don't know how much they're gonna talk if we're mostly focused on trying to talk to Felix, but
Yeah, the only real options are Santa or Felix, though.
or narrator.
Or narrator.
I prefer if you choose Santa or Felix because Sharky currently has 2 voices, but you know.
Okay.
I am voicing both of them.
Would you like to be
Santa
MC
and
or the
Felix?
vampire?
Yes, I voice Santa and Felix. That is correct. So please, if you feel free to take one if you want.
Do you want to be MC or do you want to be blonde?
What?
I said, do you want to be MC or do you want to be blonde?
I can be blonde.
Okay.
I don't even remember what our MC looks like.
Like Santa Seaweed.
Oh.
Here, well, if we
Santa's-
get through this scene, then I can open up the... Actually, I might be able to...
You can go back. Yeah. No.
Like that.
Oh, Christ.
That's MC. Santa Seaweed.
I can see why their name is Santa Seaweed.
It's actually based on our old MC from way back when, on our like first,
Valentine.
second game that we played on this channel, which was Dream
Second.
Deck.
Our
Where
first
I
one was
gave him a little mustache, and then also gave him chin piercings, and it looked like there was a little creature living in the beard. It was very cute.
our first one was we did a single run of I think it was Kazuwaki and Hatoful Boyfriend.
Hmm.
And then the second one was Valentine's Day, which was Dream Daddy. And we made Santa Seaweed, and it was a mess.
And then we played all of the routes of Mess.
The Seaweed
Anyway.
family. You said you picked your name in the 12th century? So how old are you now?
Felix starts mumbling under his nose, and you realize he's actually counting.
About 2,000 years. To round it up a little, I cannot keep track anymore.
So you've seen it all. Black death spreading around Europe, white men conquering other people's lands, the witchcraft craze. What was it like to see the inventions of money, the rise of capitalism, to witness all the evil being born in front of your eyes?
Alright, if you're not familiar with this game, this is the Villain Conference. And we're a
Okay.
villain at the Villain Conference, and everyone is villains. So, the context for the... To witness all the evil! Wow! So great!
Oh,
They're all evil.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that makes sense. I would like to answer with some thrilling tells, trust me. But in all honesty, most of the time I was at home, reading, writing poetry, embroidering, if I had been feeling particularly fancy. I do not engage with the outside world so much. Things just keep happening around me.
See, that's a mood. That is just the perpetual mood there.
You witnessed a Black Death? Yeah, and I socially distance at home. Hey, Magic!
There's a child.
There is a child.
Hello, child. Hopefully class went well. Also, I hope you're doing good. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Hello, hello.
Go out more. That said, 2,000 years is a long, long time. Even with all the stupid things we are up to. I'd probably get bored too. I'm making late night cereal and class did go well. And it was the last one too. So woo!
Woo! Hooray, last class, all done.
Well,
Thanks for the reminder, I need to go make dinner. Yeah. Cereal's great. After the stream, I think I'm gonna make mapo tofu for dinner.
I had to think if I had dinner.
Maybe you should eat again just to be safe.
It's like...
Yeah, that's the time I'm gonna finish eating my dinner, huh? No, not even eating my dinner. That's probably the time I'll finish making my dinner.
I should go grab some ice cream.
Ice cream is always nice.
I'm
Ice
gonna go
cream
grab
is
ice
great.
cream.
I'm gonna heat up some soup. It's snowing out, so perfect soup weather. Mmm. Warm soup on a snowy day. That sounds great.
It was like 70 degrees here today.
Very, very different. What temperature is it here? It's currently 51 because it's evening. What was it during the day? It's already not telling me anymore. 55? Supposedly 55. I don't know. I've only been outside to get packages before the stream. I don't know that in 2,000 years I would finish with all my hobbies. That's like horrifying to think about. Oh, it's like 8 degrees here. You know, I'm kind of jealous. I really miss snow.
So at around like 10 o'clock here, it was snowing.
I
Wasn't
want snow.
It wasn't sticking to the ground, but it was snowing here.
I want some. I put
See,
up with my family for 5 days for the sake of seeing some snow.
See, I would say move back here, but then I got terrified about, like, some article that was saying that, like, the East Coast is going to be, infiltrated, by spiders from the sky. And I saw that and I'm like, nope, I guess I need to move elsewhere.
You know, we could trade and then maybe we'd actually have some overlap to our day.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
I feel like so many of my friends in other time zones are like morning people, or at least sleep early people. And I'm over here like, I'm up until 3 or 4 a.m.
You're up until I wake up.
You've definitely just been sleeping for the past 6-7 hours. I get off work and you're like, oops, I fell asleep for a nap. Anyway, it's time for bed.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, wow.
Time to play.
I feel
Chocobo
kind of
GP.
bad because I don't talk to you as much after work, and then I'm like, oh, because you're sleeping.
Time to play Chocobo GP for a few hours.
Is that what you're gonna do when you wake up in the middle of the night because you had a dream?
I might. That'd be a good use of my waking up time.
My body runs on what is normal for West Coast time, but it's whacked out insomnia for East Coast where I live. I think even for what, like, if all of my coworkers and stuff were on the West, or on the East Coast, while I maintained the same West Coast schedule, I would still be a little bit of a night owl. Because I would still be sleeping at like 1 a.m. for them.
Yeah, but that's better than 5 a.m.
Or sorry, I said it backwards. If I was on the
if
East
you were
Coast
in the
and
East
everyone
Coast,
else
but
was
still-
on the West Coast, I would
And
still
you were
be...
still in your same schedule, yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I flipped them as I was talking, but yeah. I would still probably be awake later than a lot of my currently East Coast friends. We have that one friend. We schedule a thing on a Saturday and I get like 3 hours overlap and he's like, alright, time for me to go to bed.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what?
And didn't one of those days I end up streaming until like 2 or 3 a.m.?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, your sleep time's somewhere in Japan, I think.
Move to Australia.
Hmm?
Move to Australia, then you'll get some overlap.
No, then I'd like to just move to Japan. First of all, you were saying about spiders?
One reason
You
why
of
I
all
could-
people I don't want to hear telling me to move to Australia, okay?
One reason why I could never visit Australia, the spiders.
Also, because I feel like I've heard of anti-Asian racism in Australia because it's so close to Asia. So there's more Asian people, perhaps, but also more racism. Or maybe it's about the same racism. It's not like that racism doesn't exist here. Anyway. Has this line already been read?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me about it. I think I've tried everything this world has to offer. It is hard to find a new hobby after a while. I can play every instrument there is, competitive dog grooming, collecting navel fluff, adult coloring books, you name it. I have probably tried it.
Okay, but just because he learned every instrument once doesn't mean he hasn't gotten rusty at literally all of them. I mean, if it's been 1,000 years since you learned to play an instrument, yeah, you effectively don't know how to play that instrument anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry. Alright, do we want to ask about hobbies or death?
Hobby sounds nice.
Any vote from Mick?
Hobby sounds good.
Hobby.
What's your favorite thing to do now?
Apart from being evil, making humans miserable, watching them squirm, hearing their pathetic little voices beg for mercy. ... I have been fairly invested in my flowers lately, hence the little stand here.
I just love that. Besides from being evil and making humans brag, flowers!
Mood. Same wavelength.
Okay there, Satan.
Correct.
Do you plant the flowers yourself too?
Oh dear!
Oh dear me, nay. I found gardening to be overrated. Tried it in the 18th century or so. It's far too dirty a hobby for me.
Yeah, with those white sleeves.
Speaking of dirty, you have some, ketchup on your name tag.
Oh,
Felix looks down and quickly tries to wipe it off. Without much success. He seems visibly embarrassed, but his cheeks don't turn red at all. Almost as if there was no blood circulation in his body.
thank you.
Ah, thank you. Where was I? Ah, yes. I simply do not have the patience for gardening, and I am not interested in the flowers while they are growing and blooming. As with many things, they are much more fascinating when they are dead.
I'm gonna pretend I don't find this sentiment even a little bit disturbing.
Death or exes?
Death or taxes?
No,
you
we're
beat that
villains
game.
here. We don't respect the government. We're Santa Seaweed, embezzling money,
No,
and committing tax fraud.
I was gonna say no. The villains run the government.
Those are other villains, okay? They also don't obey the government.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I feel so sorry that people have sometimes in their chat rules and stuff like, no politics, and then we stream it. I'm just like, what if I make a bunch of angry political jokes?
Well, some people like having a space where we don't talk about that stuff.
Yeah, and that's fair.
And then there's us.
Yeah. I think I might make the jokes a little bit more than you, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You do
I
it
don't
too.
I don't make jokes. Who am I? A comedian?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not paid to make people laugh.
I mean, technically, sometimes we receive stream money. It's just that then we donate it. Would you like a
Sorry.
pay cut?
That would feel weird.
All right, back to donating all of it then.
Ice cream's good.
My rules for no politics are actually just please don't make every single one of your Jackbox jokes at the expense of the political party you hate, even if they do suck out loud. That's fair. That is very
that's
fair.
totally-
That is
that's totally
absolutely a thing that I would potentially be guilty of doing if not for the rule.
See, all my Jackpot jokes would probably be at Square Enix's expense.
Yeah. Square jokes, politics jokes, inside
They're
jokes.
They're making a
Lots
new
of inside
tactics
jokes.
game.
Hmm?
They're making a new strategy game.
Huh.
I legitimately thought it was Final Fantasy Tactics for a little bit, and then they got to the name. I'm like,
What's the
okay
name?
then.
That's what I had to roll to protect chat from me as much as anything else. Also fair. Also very fair. I just like to make fun of things. I'm a mean person, okay?
Why do I talk to you again?
I'm a mean person, okay?
So death or taxes?
Sorry, taxes is not an option, so I guess we're going with death.
Can you die? You said you've been around for centuries.
Felix smiles a sad smile. What did you expect? You literally just asked him about his own mortality.
You're not one for small talk, are you?
Politicians and diapers should be changed frequently and for the same reasons. Like, kind of? Kind of?
I'm sorry, Mick.
Oh, you're good.
Because they're full of shit. Yeah. Maybe not at the same rate of frequency.
What about politicians who wear diapers?
I mean, there are valid reasons for people to wear diapers.
There are. Full of it!
Wow, literally came in on that line. Amazing. Hello! Yep. Hi, welcome. We're ostensibly dating the vampire on the screen, but more realistically, we're just making comments about how politicians are full of shit. That's why some of them are so cranky. They're just constipated all the time.
Ow! My chest.
But where's the classic Sharky wheeze?
My chest hurts.
Oh no, I broke Sharky. Immediately turned around to repeat it verbatim with me to my husband. With poop jokes, which are not shit.
Look, it's easy to make me laugh.
Uh-huh.
You could probably say a random word and I would laugh.
What's a random word? Pudding.
Pudding.
I was thinking beans because I don't think they're supposed to be beans, but these symbols on his little belt thing make me think of beans.
They look like...
It's either supposed to be like a paisley pattern or like blood cells. I can't tell which.
Yeah, I would have said blood cells or leaf.
I don't think they're leaves.
But also, when I hear pudding, I just think of Ogo-san, which is hilarious.
Yes, for ultimate pudding.
Become one with the pudding. Become Lord Putty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ogo-san.
I want pudding. That sounds good.
Go have some pudding
Pudding
after
would
this.
be nice.
I don't have pudding. I said I want pudding. Also, I specifically want like Japanese pudding, which is much more like flan. I think I have like instant pudding, but that's gonna get me like not that.
Pudding. This line has been read, by the way. This line has been read, by the way.
Okay.
I have no pudding, only cheesecake.
Cheesecake is also very good.
I'm not a fan of cheesecake, personally.
You're also not a fan of pies,
I'm not.
which is awful. We have an excellent pie in our chat right now. How dare.
That's because I'm not. Just because I don't want to eat pie doesn't mean I don't like pie as a person. I just want to eat pie.
More cheesecake for me.
I'm.
Felix sighs.
I am undead. You could say I have died once, therefore fulfilling my death quota forever.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with Sharky not wanting to eat me.
This pie is a friend, not food.
So, in one of the Discords, they were joking about, like, NDAs and stuff, like, oh, we could put this thing on a resume, and I'm like, I'm a shark, what's a resume? They're like, it's a thing you eat. I'm like, they're like, it's a thing you eat, but it doesn't taste good. I'm like, good thing I don't have a sense of taste. Eat all the resumes.
If you eat all the resumes, do you become qualified for a job? Hey, look, it's Louise. Goal accomplished, everyone. We got a Sharky wheeze today. Oh, wow, we've even got a Sharky cough.
It's only been 30 minutes. It's only been 30 minutes. It's only been 30 minutes.
What was that?
It's only been 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be around for eternity?
Why do you ask? I have found that people are not usually too keen on discussing death.
Yes, you eat the resumes and obtain the collective power of the listed job experience. So if you eat a CV, do you gain the collective power of all of the job experience and everything?
That would be a superpower.
That'd be very impressive.
That would
Yes,
be a
probably.
nice
We might have to test this. All right, Sharky, open wide.
I'm dying.
You're not allowed to die. You know that.
The ice cream's gonna kill me. It's poisoned.
Better warn your roommate.
It's a pint one. It's gonna be gone by the time the stream's over.
Oh. I usually only eat like a third of a pint or something at a time.
Okay, that's because you're a bird.
No, that's because now the sugar is too much sugar for me, and then I'm going, well, that was good. Now I'm done. And I put it back in the freezer.
I don't know what that's like.
Because you don't taste?
Because I don't taste.
What it's like is drinking black coffee and wine every day or so for like a year and a half of quarantine, and then trying to be like, all right, time for dessert. Oh, this is really sweet. I need more wine. Literally had that the other day because we had some carrot cake from the grocery store. And I was like, wow, this is really sweet. I need to wash it down with some wine.
Well, it's a bit different when you're professionally involved with evilness. So much of our life is about death. You kind of find yourself thinking about it all the time.
Should I update our stream title thingy for today to say featuring Miktastic? Is that a thing I should do now? I'm gonna do that.
You don't have to.
I'm going to.
Yeah, well, I mean, once it's been said, like, she was probably already halfway through it.
I was already on the tab, yes.
Yeah. I know how this works.
Correct.
Hence why one of the stream titles was Sharky's gonna have no issues whatsoever when I played Undertale.
Uh-huh. And it was fine. You did great. No issues whatsoever.
I just kind of learned to accept this.
I do what I want.
What?
I said I do what I want.
We do what we must because we can.
Or rather, I do what I want, except set myself on fire, I guess.
For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead.
That makes two of us then.
What a thing to bond over.
He smiles. A little less sadly this time.
Would you prefer to be immortal?
Why would you want to set yourself on fire? That sounds like a painful way to go. But, like, relatively kind of fast, right?
I don't know how...
Sometimes work things happen, and I'm like, I may as well set myself on fire, because everything else already is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
About which part? What great silence.
I'm eating ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream's delicious.
Uh-huh.
It's, brownie batter.
But why be in physical pain on top of everything else? I mean... There are only so many ways to go that don't involve physical pain, I feel like.
I was gonna say, I don't know how long it takes for a body to burn.
I mean, relatively, even if your body's not completely burned, as long as, like, enough of you is burned that your consciousness is gone. And I feel like you're gonna reach that point decently quick.
I mean, you're gonna probably...
In fact, you don't even need to be in the fire to reach the point where you lose consciousness.
Yeah, I was about to say, at that point, you might lose consciousness from lack of oxygen or smoke inhalation.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Ace's stream, where we talk politics and death.
Death and taxes?
Well...
Why not a frying pan to the noggin? Sure, it hurts, but you'll be unconscious quick enough not to care. But then you have to exert enough, like, force on your own head, and instinctively you're gonna want to stop yourself, which reduces the chances of successfully dying.
Yeah, your body will,
Your body will try to protect yourself.
Yeah. Unless you have another person.
Or even if your body isn't trying to protect yourself. It's an awkward angle to hit something.
I'm so glad everyone joined today. Thanks for joining us in our lovely stream.
Where we have a lot of fun. Rube Goldberg machine with a frying pan that falls from the ceiling. Now that's getting to be a lot of effort. Sounds fun, but like a lot of effort.
I hope you're having fun, Mick.
Oh yeah, I'm always having fun with you two.
I'm glad you're enjoying death and taxes. That's not the game we're playing right now.
Welcome to Death and Taxes with Aces.
Is that what we're playing on Friday?
No, because I thought you already beat that game.
I completed that game once. I got one ending.
No. I didn't say you completed that game. That's different. You beat the game.
I don't think I did.
You have gotten to an ending, therefore you've beaten the game.
No.
Completing it is
Think
different
about how
than beating it.
your obituary would be. Satan died by her own hand in the most roundabout way possible. I feel like the most roundabout way possible would be like, I don't know, having my cats claw me with some poison. And then just when they happen to knead a little too deeply into my thigh, that's when it happens, that's when I die. However, I would not want to risk my cats dying. So it would have to be toxic to humans, but not to cats.
I don't know how to continue this thought.
With immortality?
What, according to you, I'm supposed to live forever?
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to live until Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, then it came out like you didn't think was going to happen. And then the poll got moved forward.
Well, the original one was you're not allowed to die until you graduate.
And then I dropped out.
So you still haven't graduated, see? You're not allowed to die.
You heard it here first, folks. I'm a lich.
Well, apparently I'm the Lich King, so... You're still my minion?
Okay, I'm going to bed.
You can't go to bed. We're only 46 minutes in. This conversation does remind me of, I think at some point my roommate was, talking with her ex-coworkers about, like, oh, what way would you want to die? Preferred methods of dying.
Mm-hmm. So what happened to Sharky?
Did he jokingly actually leave? Yes, he did.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose so.
Alas. Once we switched to using an actual stream channel instead of just within the DM, I lost the ability to just call him direct.
Uh-huh. So how did your roommate want to die?
I don't know what her specific one was, but some of the ones that came up in the conversation, I believe, included getting hit by the local train. I don't remember very many others. Mostly I remember the train one, because I was like, no, don't do the train. I remember I used to take this really long train ride down to my old job, and people would jump in front of the train, and then we'd have to be delayed because they had to clean the body off.
Oh.
And that's just really sad. Like, kind of really awkward. And then everyone's just grumbling because they're late, and I'm like,
Wow.
well, capitalistic society. Someone just died in front of our train, but you know, we're all running late for work now. That's what matters, right?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
Sharky, you're allowed to die after I've been crowned Queen of the Free World. And you'll note that I didn't say how long after.
Oh. Sharky's back.
Oh, good, because I was about to temporarily drop off here for a sec so I could directly call him if I had to.
No, I was listening to your riveting story.
The riveting story of people being cleaned up off trains like you've described your brother having to do?
Yeah, about, what was it, having to leave our shared birthday party to go clean up a body because my brother's a volunteer fireman. And they called the fire department to do it.
Yeah. Wait, when's your brother's birthday? I guess you wouldn't answer that. I assume it's close enough to yours.
11 days before mine.
What was it?
11 days before mine.
How many? 11?
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Did we read this already?
Yes. And
Yes?
yes, we did. But I was gonna
Quick
say...
yes? Okay.
Wait, no! Ah!
Well, yeah, the fire department would have a big enough hose for washing that off.
Yeah. No, they weren't washing anything. They were picking it up. But you see how I said the number of days instead of an exact date.
Well, yeah. Seeing as we've just revealed our birthday months, but not the days of the month.
Yeah. Sharky, you're allowed to die after I've been crowned Queen of the Free World. And you'll note that I didn't say how long after. Heck yeah! Infinite time to do all the horrible deeds, you can imagine?
Excuse me, that says hell.
Heck yeah!
We're at a villains conference.
Glorbo, yeah?
Plinko, yeah.
I still don't understand
the Plinko
that.
horse. It's the Plinko horse that's in hell. Inferno, yeah. I suppose I would accept Inferno, yeah. Or Dante, yeah. That'd be fascinating.
What about Purgatorio, yeah?
No, that's not hell. That's purgatory.
Paradiso, hell? Yeah? Paradiso, yeah.
What is that?
Paradiso?
Uh-huh.
It's the third book in the trilogy.
Do you think I've read it? It's on my list.
Inferno, Paradiso, and Inferno.
That's heaven,
Purgatorio.
Sharky.
Yeah, it's Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Because Dante's going up from the entrance of hell all the way to the top of heaven in the journey.
I would like to know, now that we have established that above the earth is just space, where is heaven supposedly? I don't think it's up.
I could make a Peter Pan joke.
For that matter, is hell just the core of the earth? That's not a lot of space to store all the people that are apparently there.
Oh, apparently they have, how many circles in hell? I forgot. 9?
Is that the 9 layers of earth?
I don't know.
Earth's crust down to its core?
I don't know. I mean, it's fan fiction anyway.
Uh-huh.
Most people consider it fanon at this point.
Uh-huh.
I take that in a heartbeat. That is my last heartbeat before I turn undead.
I thought so too, once.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that you don't like it? What's there to complain about? It's such a special thing. There's only a handful of you.
Sharky, you remind me of my dad, who realized when he'd said the D word in front of me enough for me to repeat it, he took to replacing it with bless. God bless it. Name.
Well, no, I say gosh dang it. Wait, no, it was funny. This is actually hilarious and to me. Me and my roommate were talking one time, and she was like, I wanted to mention something to you. I'm like, what? She's like, I was in the car with my mom, and I said something, like just naturally, and I'm like, wait, and she was like, wait, when did I start saying that? Like, what happened? Like, that's not something I say. And then she's like, I realized I got it from you, Sharky. And I'm like, what was it? And, no, she had forgotten it. And then 2 weeks later, she messages me and she's like, what I said in the car was, gosh dang it. And the only reason she remembered was because she was doing something in the kitchen and I guess something like fell or something. And she said, gosh dang it. And she's like, I want to stop saying this. Stop it.
What a terribly good influence you are. I disapprove.
A terribly good influence?
Uh-huh.
Wow. I didn't know I could be a terribly good influence.
Mm-hmm. How often do you get called a good influence?
I learned it from watching you, Sharky! And how often do I get called a good influence? Never.
Yes.
Malik, you are hilarious. You probably got that from Tumblr, but you're hilarious. Look at Sharky's shenanigans.
I'm going.
I assume that's Plinko Horse.
Do we just have Plinko Arceus?
It's Plinko Arceus! You dare imprison me in this wretched child's game!
Now we just add some fire underneath. I don't honestly know why Plinko Horse became so big. It just, like, was.
Why did Glorbo get so big?
Blorbo.
That's...
Blorbo from my shows.
Why did that get so big?
Because it's relatable.
Is it, though?
Yeah, Blorbo's like whoever the character you like is. It's Blorbo from my shows.
What if you don't like any characters?
Sora is Blorbo from Kingdom Hearts, okay?
What if I don't like Sora?
I mean, it's also Roxas. Probably.
He literally gave me a button that said, if I can't be a good example, I'll just have to be a horrible warning. I ended up giving it to Jacob Burgess in a back because of something he said once.
That also sounds like a Jacob Burgess thing. Oh, man. Come to think of it, I don't know if he's going to be volunteering at the conference that I know him from again. That would be weird. Now. But, like, cool.
Would it?
Well, because I knew him before I knew any of his voice work. And now I'm just like, I haven't talked to you in forever. And now I've, like, played multiple games that you voice.
If you don't like Sora, you need to realign your priorities.
My priorities are perfectly evil. Or sorry, this is Kingdom Hearts we're talking about. It's not evil, it's dark.
Okay. Satan is Xehanort, got it. And I'm Demix. Dance, water, dance.
Precisely.
Saying, do not make 13 clones of yourself. I don't think I want 13 clones of myself. I'm not sure we'd all get along.
Well, Xehanort doesn't make 13 clones of himself.
Just like 12?
He makes 12.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you obviously don't need to make 13 clones of yourself. You're fine making 12.
How many apostles did Jesus have?
Are you counting Judas?
Yes. Don't make 12 either.
12. Yeah.
I could just make clone apostles of Satan. It's fine.
I think Judas
Sorry,
actually got-
Pi. It's not, oh my god. The gods are not here. There are no gods here.
I just got here, and without context, seeing Santa as a dialogue indicator, while looking at this vampire-looking person really messed me up.
He is indeed a vampire person. He's not
Yeah, honestly-
Santa. Santa's MC. Santa's off screen.
Long time no see.
Yes, also hi.
Hope everybody's having fun listening to our talk about death, taxes, Santa, cloning Satan.
Look, there were jokes made about cloning me.
I joked about making an AI of you at one point.
Mm-hmm. That was a running joke.
Where it just inserted a swear word every other word.
The My Life simulator where you had to try to balance all the different things I did in college.
Uh-huh. And you fail miserably because it's impossible.
Look, I did it. You just don't get sleep. I still don't get sleep, and I don't even know my excuses anymore.
Because you're trying to be dumb.
Because I'm still doing 50 million things.
Yeah.
Also, what a cute turtle.
Oh, that's a turtle?
Is that not a turtle? It looks like a turtle.
It is a turtle.
I am the god of snuggles and desserts, and I'm here. Therefore, there's at least one god here. Alright. I'll accept that. But are you your own god? If you are the one god here, and you say, oh my god, are you just referring to yourself? Deep within your mind, the penny finally drops.
See, I think it was, I think in Detective Pikachu they say an "Oh my Arceus" at one point.
Well, yeah, oh my me sounds silly.
Oh my me.
Yeah. Oh my god. But Pi is the god? Just referring to
Oh.
yourself. But oh my me sounds silly, so oh my god.
Just say "Oh my Arceus." It's fine. He's stuck in Plinko. Oh.
It can be quite lonely.
Oh myself?
Eh,
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. As you can imagine, it can be quite lonely. Everything and everyone goes away eventually, except you.
I haven't really thought about it like that. It's been years, and I'm not even close to being at peace with losing my dog.
But Arceus isn't my deity. I am!
Take that feeling and multiply it by eternity.
I'm too bad at maths for that. But it does sound lonely. You're dead right.
MC is so punchable.
Oh, I'm sorry. A pun not intended. And we were supposed to network here. Talk about jobs and work and business opportunities and all the other stuff that is designed to keep you away from thinking about the meaningless of life.
They typoed, didn't they?
What?
The meaningless.
Yeah, the meaningless of life. It's fine.
Oh.
Well, this is awkward. Let's ask about his ex next.
Ah, yes. Going from the meaningless of life to, hey, so what about your last relationships?
Can you die? Oh, you're really lonely. How about your ex? Meaninglessness, perhaps? Yes.
Yeah, meaningless of life.
The meaningness?
The meaningless of life.
The meaning?
Yeah,
Okay, Sim.
Look at the paper tomato.
I have not seen him in, well, a few dozen years at least. We certainly did not make any deals, though. He was not the type for business transactions.
No, I mean, what's the story? Come on, give me all the dirt.
No dirt, only ketchup. Didn't you hear him? He doesn't like gardening.
What are you, a Pikachu?
You notice a faint confusion on Felix's face. He quickly glances at the bag of potting soil behind him, but then finally understands what you're asking about.
My ex. Let's call him Arthur.
The aardvark?
Because that is his name. His priorities were not very much in line with mine. He was a goody-goody, which did not match my evil attitude too well.
Wait. So you're trying to tell me you were the bad boy, trademark, in this equation?
Precisely.
Felix holds eye contact with you for a solid 3 seconds. You suddenly find yourself interested in finding out how bad of a boy he is. That is because you're generally interested in the various degrees of evil. It's research. Of course. We're here for a conference on evil.
Okay. So you were the bad boy, and Arthur?
Arthur had always felt guilty about drinking human blood ever since he got turned into a vampire. You would think that there were more important things to be concerned about. Like the prospect of watching everyone you ever grew to love die through eternity, and having to withstand it all without garlic bread. But he just felt bad, I suppose.
Not the ace symbol of garlic bread! I want garlic bread.
Just watching everybody you love die, and no garlic bread!
Yeah, you don't have garlic bread to help you cope.
You can still have cake.
Unless it's the kind of interpretation where vampires can only drink blood and having any other food makes them sick.
That is true. Eternity without garlic bread sounds like...
Hell.
Huh?
Why would you say so? Hell is quite great. All the remotely interesting souls are there.
Yee.
Satan is a sweetheart too. Maybe you will stumble upon him there. Here.
Oh, Satan is also a character in this.
And Satan voices Satan, don't worry.
Obviously.
It's just an expression.
It's me. But as like a buff semi-shirtless but wearing an apron himbo, apparently.
I see.
Satan is a himbo.
We'll go check in on him after this conversation. Because we're about to run out of topics with Felix anyway, I think.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Well, I am certain they have garlic bread in hell. They throw the best parties. It is very festive down there. I'll let you know next time I'm headed there.
Says the vampire who says that he never goes out and just reads and stuff at home.
Fun? We're gonna do something bad.
Well, yes, for sure. It is hell after all. And we are two of the finest villains in this universe. You would not happen to experience any stings of remorse after some good old eviling around, would you?
No. You could even say...
Inferno?
Inferno now.
No, just Inferno.
Boo! Boo!
Felix chuckles. You did it! You made him laugh. You can't help but notice his smile is adorable. You're wondering if his fangs stick out of his mouth like a cat sometimes. That'd be cute. Cats are cute when they do that.
That is splendid. We may, as you say, hang out then.
Felix sighs again. He seems pretty hung up on something. I feel like the latter one, only because he's already talked about being immortal, and it's been so long.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Thanks for all the fish.
Thanks for all the fish.
Delicious.
You know what they say. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Plenty of fish?
Plenty of fish. And sirens, and merfolk, the kraken! Whatever tickles your fancy.
And then we'll play Stardew and both of you will somehow fish up a mermaid.
I'd love to fish up a kraken.
I'd really be fascinated by that. That'd be pretty cool. Can you fish up Cthulhu?
You might die.
But can you?
No.
Oh.
You have to try to date whatever that Cthulhu thing was.
Yeah, well, you're the one who received the game.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so jealous.
You could buy it.
I could. But I'm jealous because I want friends to gift things like that to me. That's great.
Guess you need to make friends with Art Friend. Actually, no, don't do that.
What's that? We should conspire every birthday of yours? Okay, we'll conspire for your half birthday too.
I regret everything.
Yeah, well. You're the one who had her do the icons. So you can no longer keep us apart.
I appreciate the sentiment, Santa.
I have returned from the gym and now I eat sandwich and watch Twitch stream. Yeah!
Hi, Mango.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches are nice. I like sandwiches.
I
Hope
like
everybody's
sandwiches, but
had-
I'm really bad at making them.
I hope everyone's had dinner.
Except me.
You eat dinner at like 1 a.m.
No, I eat dinner after the stream. Because the stream is when I would normally be cooking dinner.
Yeah, 1 a.m.
Your time, 1 a.m., yes, is when I have dinner. On stream days.
And probably non-stream days, too.
No, usually non-stream days I eat at like 8:30. You know. Right around stream time. But because we have a stream, I don't get to start cooking until like 9.
And that is what troubles me. Eternity gives you many opportunities. I have no doubts about that. And one of them is getting your heart shattered into pieces over and over.
Man, you really need a rebound. Did you and Arthur date for a long time?
Let me think. We met in 1069.
Okay, you can certainly speed it up a little, a few centuries at least.
Alright. We had been romantically involved for a while. Moved in together into a nice abandoned castle even. Very classy.
The dream, moving in to a nice abandoned castle.
Everything seemed glorious except when we had to drink blood, which is quite unavoidable once you become a vampire, I should say.
But he felt guilty.
Oh, you can't comprehend the extent to which he would weep about these damned human souls. First, he suggests that we stop creating elaborate labyrinth traps for prey in our castle.
Not the labyrinths.
Which was admittedly slightly over the top, but I assure you, a merry way to spend a fragment of your eternity.
You know, if your partner asks that you stop creating elaborate labyrinth traps, you gotta dump them. Just on the spot.
Where else are you gonna store your minotaurs?
Uh-huh.
I believe in you. The thing I can't imagine is how someone could refuse that.
Exactly. Arthur said it was inhumane, as if that was not the point of it the entire time. He chose to find more ethical ways of killing people. Like sucking blood out of people who are already dying, or those who wanted to die.
Sounds boring.
It was. I am all about consent, believe me, but consensual murder is not exactly my job.
But you two lived like that for a while?
Yes, that was a compromise I was willing to make. I was deeply infatuated with Arthur, you have to understand.
No. Don't let infatuation control you. If a man asks you to give up your elaborate labyrinth traps, you dump him on the spot. You dump him, Felix!
The day he announced we should switch to only hunting for farm animals, I decided to put a stop to this madness.
It sounds a lot like how they got away with Twilight.
Felix visibly shudders.
Do not even get me started about that.
Yeah, we're out of conversation
Okay, we won't.
topics.
Bye. I need to get going.
Farewell.
Oh, it's lunch.
Just in time for lunchtime. To lunch. It's lunchtime. Ooh, we have a text. Beacon official. Tip number 2. Lunch is being served at the cafe. You might be able to find someone familiar to eat with. Eat alone.
Yes.
You might even be able to find someone familiar to eat with. No.
The person familiar we are eating with ourselves.
You have lunch at the cafe. The solitude is very peaceful. That's awful. You're at a villains conference. No peace.
No peace till Brooklyn.
Any new conversation things? No. But we have a new text. Beacon official. Tip number 3. If you run out of topics to talk about with someone, you might want to check back later. They might have something new to say. Meanwhile, why not talk to someone else or see a lecture or two in the blue conference room? It's a great way to pass time and learn something new.
Learning? What are we, in college?
No, we're at a conference.
Who are you talking to? Actually, I'm gonna be right back.
Well, yes. Mick, do you have a preference? We could go hang out with our clone. We could hang out with the robot girl who we romanced last time. We could go talk to the evil queen. We could go hang out with Satan. Or we can go to the talk, dressing for success. Time to go climb on the roof. I don't care that that's not an option. We're a villain. Break the rules. You know, I still want to know why I can't click this. I think it's the nightclub that we apparently all go to as like an after party each night. But I want to be able to click the disco ball.
That's valid. Yep. They should let you click the disco ball. Either the clone or Satan.
I guess if we go to Satan, you can have a turn being the narrator.
Okay.
Because I don't think I should give up being Satan.
Right.
Or if we go to the clone, you can be either narrator or clone. Especially since Felix will not be there.
Right.
Let's see. Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right, the one with a tail.
Hey.
Hey there. Yeah. Buff Flamey Himbo. Iteration of me.
I can see that.
And now we await Sharky's return, I guess. So how are things going? I think I saw you had another Rune Factory stream.
Oh yeah, I ended up marrying Dolce, which was fun,
Nice.
but I forgot that it was going to end the day and start the next day, so like I didn't get anything done. But yeah, the Dolce like storyline was so sad.
Oh no! Wait, I'm gonna have to go back and like watch because I missed it. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of like just the last event was like. I mean, I guess maybe not sad, but super emotional, I guess. But yeah, so now we're married. She stays in my house. She made me a sandwich in the morning, which was pretty cool.
Nice. Does Satan
And,
roast hot dogs on his pitchfork? I mean, he runs the grill. So, like, kind of. If so, will he make me one with extra cheese? Unfortunately, cheese was not one of the toppings in the minigame. But maybe he has a secret stash of cheese. Did I hear Sharky return? Quack! Alright. What are we talking about to Satan? Rude game. Cheese on hot dogs is delicious. Yeah, I think they just had ketchup, relish, mustard, and barbecue sauce.
What's your favorite topping for a hot dog?
Mine? Mustard. I love mustard so much.
Mustard's great.
Yeah, especially because I hate ketchup.
That's fair. It's very fair.
I would ask what your favorite topping for a hot dog is, Sharky, but I don't know that you're gonna have an answer for me.
I have an exact answer.
Yeah?
I don't put any toppings on a hot dog.
You just eat it plain?
Your favorite topping for a hot dog is none.
Yes, exactly.
You like topping your hot dog with air. Okay.
Air is delicious. My uncle, I told this to my tabletop group. My uncle, he enjoyed putting peanut butter and hot sauce on a hot dog.
I feel like you've told me this before.
I probably have.
I don't think I eat hot dogs enough to like have a favorite topping.
That's fair. I also like sweet relish too.
And I feel like the last time I had hot dogs might have been one of those like add your own toppings kind of deals. And then I definitely put too many things on it, but it was really good. I also, when I was growing up, not mustard, mayo on a burger was like not a thing in my area. And then I grew up and moved to other places, and mayo's on burgers a thing everywhere. And I'm just like, wow, I've been missing out.
Meh. I mean, I'm boring.
Uh-huh.
I eat pancakes plain.
I could never, unless they were
See,
like chocolate chip pancakes
I
or
eat
something.
pancakes plain, but that's because when I make pancakes, it's like chocolate chip pancakes, chocolate chip
Right.
blueberry was what I made a couple weeks ago. Or I make like blood orange pancakes or something. Like there's already flavor in the pancakes. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Not even
Any
butter.
Any type of pancake, even if it's the most boring, most plain pancake.
But why? Do you
You
not
see-
like syrup?
No, I
You
actually
could put
don't.
honey.
I love syrup.
Satan. My family didn't have honey growing up.
You don't live with your family anymore.
That's true. But I also don't eat pancakes ever.
Well, that sounds like
What
a
about-
you problem. Pancakes are pretty easy to make.
Yeah. And then, or you can go to IHOP and get cupcake pancakes. They're really good.
Did we go to IHOP or Denny's that one time?
When we were up really late because we had to work on the stuff for that conference.
Yeah.
IHOP.
Okay. Because I was going to say, have I gone to an IHOP before? And I
Yes.
wanted to verify that.
Yeah,
I think that might have... Because that would have been the only time.
And I don't
And it
think
was
you
at,
got
like-
pancakes then. Unless you did.
It-
I don't remember. It's been like 2 years.
I
Two and
don't
a half?
think
More than
so.
2.5.
I don't think so.
I don't think
was
you
that
got
like...
pancakes.
Was that like 2 or 3 a.m. too?
I don't think it was quite that late. I want to say it was like midnight, but we'd been up since like 7
6.
or 8 or something.
We were up disgustingly early because we thought the computers were going to come in.
Yep. I did eventually. It was also really hot that day, and that was
Oh, man,
extra
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah. That was a rough day. But it also helps, Mick, that I can't taste. So the difference between pancakes and pancakes with butter is really not a lot.
See, but syrup means that there's more stuff on it, so there's a textural change.
See, it becomes too sticky, and I don't like that.
Do you not use a fork?
To be fair,
Or a knife?
sometimes even if I use a fork and knife, because the syrup spreads on the plate, then my hands still get sticky.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
I mean, if I'm eating pancakes like completely plain and they're not like chocolate chip pancakes or anything, what's the point of using a knife? I'll just grab them and eat them.
I mean, that's fair.
But like if they're like chocolate chip or something, nah, I'm gonna use like a fork because that sounds like too much of a mess. Hi, I'm Sharky. I confuse people.
Anyway, so blood orange pancakes are really good, though.
I don't think I've ever had a blood orange before.
Blood orange is kind of like a regular orange, but sweeter, I think. It's a little
Ah.
bit sweeter.
What color is the blood?
Dark red. It's blood colored. I guess if it gets on the countertop and it's just like a little drop, it looks more magenta.
Mmm.
But I mean, if you squeeze it into like a measuring cup or something, the way you would if you were making pancakes, yeah, it looks blood colored. It's great.
Ah, you
Blood
can be the
oranges are
true
great.
vamp-
They're
you can be the true
aesthetic and
vampire you wanna
tasty.
be.
All right, so what are we asking Satan?
What does that symbol beside what's your job like? Does that mean you've already done it, or
So
No,
the star means
star
it'll
means
unlock-
it leads to more conversations. The clock means it takes time. So instead of being 1 o'clock, it would then be 2 o'clock.
Or rather, it's 2 right now.
2 now it
It
would
would
become
pass
three.
a time thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, the star means it unlocks new conversation topics, though not necessarily with him, I think. I think it can unlock conversation topics for like other people, or it can unlock a conversation topic that won't become available for a while, something like that.
That I don't know.
okay?
Whereas the ones that have neither are more like throwaway conversations.
They're like get to know the character a little bit better.
A little bit, but it's also the one where you make dumb hell and devil jokes at him.
Yes, like we say very dumb jokes and make people cringe.
Alright, we'll ask about the girl.
So, what is the king of hell doing grilling sausages?
Now I kind of want a hot dog, though.
I love how you're like, but pudding, but this, but hot dogs.
Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet.
But garlic bread.
Garlic bread. But garlic bread is an anytime thing. The other day, I was really full from dinner. I got home and I was just like, I definitely don't have room for garlic bread. But I like really want garlic bread all of a sudden.
Garlic bread hot dog.
That sounds pretty good. Actually, I was thinking if you could put like mapo tofu sauce on a hot dog. That sounds delicious. I'm mostly thinking that because I'm probably making mapo tofu for dinner.
Sure.
Pudding is also an anytime food if you're not a coward. Like, pudding is an anytime food. I don't even know about coward. I think it just is also an anytime food.
Technically, any food's an anytime food.
I mean, I did eat pizza for breakfast today, so
Yeah, why not?
I was informed by my last ex that cake is not a breakfast food, and I'm like, excuse me, sir, you are absolutely wrong. Cake is an anytime food, especially breakfast. If you have leftover cake, that is absolutely a breakfast. Also, I think that maybe it's immigrant families. Just, yeah, cake is breakfast. I don't know. It's not a question. Cake contains eggs and milk. Breakfast foods. It's just efficient. What can I say? I love to cook. Besides, I'm gonna take any chance I get to show off my grill.
he taps the grill proudly.
Pretty neat, huh? It's running on hellfire.
Hellfire.
Dark fire?
You
Go, Mick, go.
You take a look at the grill. Sure enough, it looks like it could cook an adult human alive in a matter of minutes.
Ah, so we're back to setting ourselves on fire.
It's like these conversations go in circles.
Yeah.
You decide not to think about whether or not it has been done.
Oh, but it sounds so fun.
Very impressive. What would you suggest I get?
Well, I grill a killer sausage, by which I mean it's poisoned. And then I will take you to hell.
In that case, I'll have to try one.
Come right up.
Can't tell if he has like red eyeshadow or like.
I think he's blushing.
Oh, okay.
Or just has like very red cheeks.
That's fair. You watch him place the sausage on the grill as the whole thing lights on fire. He doesn't seem bothered by it at all.
Here you go.
Sausage looks completely fine. Wouldn't it have burned to a crisp in that fire? Take a bite out of it and...
No, you're just doing a very fast, sear.
I was gonna say charbroil?
Glad to hear.
So when you're not working the grill, what do you actually do?
Oh boy, where do I begin? My job consists of a little bit of torture, some deal making, luring humans to sin every now and then, and a lot of managing and supervising my imps. People often assume I'm either doing all the typical hell-related torture all day long, or just sitting on a throne and watching it all happen. But honestly, do you have any idea how much work running hell is? I don't have time to just do the simple tasks that any demon could be doing instead, and I sure as hell don't have time to sit around doing nothing.
Sounds like a lot of work. Seems like you work hard. Impressive.
I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I owe a lot to my minions.
Seems like a lot of work.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Beep boop.
Boop beep. Beep boop boop bop.
Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye.
He doesn't have anything to say.
Yep,
You
still
probably
nothing
won't have
new.
anything- Probably won't have anything to say till tomorrow.
Probably, but it's worth checking. Here's the clone. Do you want the clone?
I can be the clone, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's you.
Nothing better to do? Why don't you just talk to a mirror?
Okay, but how are you born? So who cloned me and why?
My master. An old friend of yours, I believe.
And who would that be?
I was told you wouldn't remember. Typical. Anyway, I've already said too much. All you need to know is that I answer to them, and my mission is none of your business.
Huh?
Besides, isn't life more fun with a bit of mystery?
DuckTales, woo.
I'm sorry, did you want to sing?
No.
Sounds like yes.
Tell me. I think I have a right to know.
And I have a right not to tell. I would be in big trouble if I did. I'm sure you'll find out sooner or later. Why do you care anyway?
Yes. Is yes an answer?
No.
Darn. I don't care actually.
For someone who doesn't care, you sure ask a lot of questions.
I was prepared to meet some pretty strange people here, but not myself. Is this as strange for you as it is for me?
Strange?
Huh?
What? You think I've spent my entire life wondering about my original?
Haven't you, clone? Haven't you?
That I spent every day asking myself, what would Santa do?
Ho ho ho! Embezzle!
And give out toys?
Embezzlement and toys!
That my entire existence has been in your shadow? That I've lain awake every night thinking of what I'd say at this exact moment?
Okay, now that's a mood.
Don't think so highly of yourself.
Dot dot dot.
But while I happen to have you here, could I randomly ask you this bulleted list of questions that I happen to have in my pocket by complete coincidence?
Complete coincidence. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Satan, you pick.
Mick, you pick.
Sure.
What do you want to know?
Excellent. First question. Ahem. Well,
Well, what?
what do you think about having a clone?
Apathetic? I don't really mind.
Oh. Yeah, who cares that there's someone else in the world just like them? Boring. Anyway, next question. How did you develop this remarkable sense of fashion?
Is embezzlement an answer? No, the character creation screen.
I feel like that's embezzlement, yeah. I feel like that's also what we chose last time.
No, I think last time we chose what sense of fashion?
I can skip.
We might have chosen that the time before then.
Secrets about us?
Double jointed. Double jointed. Can you do this with your elbow? Two.
Ugh, disgusting. Let me try.
Crack!
Help? I think I just broke one or several bones.
Pop!
Oh wait, there we go. No, I'm fine.
Hey,
I think.
you just have to break a few bones. It's fine.
Yeah!
I wasn't really using that arm anyway. Last thing for now. Can I, have your...
What's that?
autograph? I mean, signature. Signature. I just want to have it.
Sure.
Sure?
Sure.
It looks just like mine.
I wonder why, clone.
I mean, if you learned handwriting from different, like, things, I feel like it would still not look the same.
The power of science.
Hello.
Did we get past 2 hours?
We did. We've done
Well-
like 4 hours.
Oh my gosh, 4 whole hours!
Mm-hmm.
Chad hasn't distracted us enough.
I know, chat.
They need to talk about,
Snakes?
triangles.
Vroom goes outside my window. I don't know what's happening, but there's just a lot of vrooming.
A triangle's outside your window.
No, the triangle doesn't go vroom. Triangles go ding.
Don't remind me.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
There's more than just a ding to a triangle.
Ding.
I feel insulted on so many levels. Satan, why do you insult me so?
Yes? Let's go with yes.
That's not a proper answer.
Well, we have 2 segments of the day left, so I guess we can spend one with Massard and one with Nova. What order do you want to do?
Did we even get to what's her face?
Don't think so.
To Karen?
No, I don't think we did.
Ugh. I don't know.
All right, we'll break into the VIP room as the end of the day.
Doctor, doctor.
Oh, this doesn't even pass time.
I take it back. Wife.
Do
How
you
do you
want to
play
be
along?
Nova or Santa, Mick?
I'll be Santa.
Okay.
Why do you play along and call yourself his wife then?
That's the safest option for me, for now.
Play a song.
Hey Nova, play
Sorry, playback has been disabled in your area due to copyright restrictions. Haha.
but we're in a pocket dimension.
Copyright restrictions still apply in the pocket dimension. Have you met Disney?
I'd like to hear more about you.
Yes.
Of course. What would you like to hear?
Come to think of it, should I be skipping these other conversations? Probably, right?
I mean, it would get to Felix faster.
Who would?
Fix it, Felix. And Wreck It, Ralph.
I know. His ex's name is Arthur.
Felix didn't date Ralph.
That's what you think.
I have so many questions about life.
No. Didn't Felix have the other love interest lady.
Yeah, the Felix had the shooter person lady. Yeah, at the end of the movie, yeah.
Anyway, so what questions do I ask?
What do you like to do after work?
What do you like to do after hours? Do you have any hobbies?
After performing my duties to the doctor, I like to do my own research on topics that tickle my circuits. Lately, I've been conducting extensive research on cute animals. A universal agreement on cuteness doesn't seem to exist between humans yet. But I believe I have a strong case.
What is your favorite cute animal then?
A naked mole rat, of course.
What she said.
I surely didn't expect that to be your answer.
Of course you didn't. They are the most underappreciated animal. Statistically speaking, they have remarkable flexibility and resilience, much more than humans. Let me show you. Rufus!
Naked mole rat?
Rufus!
Naked mole rat.
Naked mole rap?
Mm-hmm.
Was there a
Wait.
naked mole rap?
Wasn't that the song?
Oh my gosh, there was a naked mole rap. I don't remember this.
You remember Rufus, but not the naked mole rap.
Of course I remember Rufus.
But not the naked mole rap.
No.
Anyway, so what do we think?
They're kind of cute.
Kind of cute.
They're kind of cute if you squint.
Alright.
So that robot's evil too?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, the robot is evil.
Mm-hmm. Tip number 4. The convention area is closing in 1 hour. Have fun at the party and see you tomorrow.
There's a 2019 version of the Naked Mole rap
Wow. I want to listen to that.
because it was remixed for the live-action Kim Possible film.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
So are we
That's a-
just insisting or forging?
We're foraging for VIPs?
I guess
Very
forge is the
important.
one we did before.
Very important piranhas?
No, very important pterodactyls.
Ah, pterodactyl. I love me a pterodactyl.
Yep.
Well, I guess we gotta argue.
Urgu.
Argue.
Who's the bouncer and who's Santa?
Which would Mick rather be?
I'm fine with whatever.
I'll be the bouncer, I guess.
How dare you? This is a very real and special VIP badge.
There's only one way to find out. Prepare for battle of wits. That we disabled.
The bouncer asks you a lot of tricky questions to verify your badge's authenticity, but you somehow manage to answer them all.
Looks like you're right. Very sorry about the mix-up. Please proceed.
You see the lady from earlier sitting in one of the extravagant seats of the VIP area. Well, Sharky, I guess you're the narrator.
She gives you a long look that makes you feel like you're in an X-ray machine.
What's a lowlife like you doing here?
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Oh my.
How direct. You do know that I could call security, right? You'd get a 100-year ban from the villain conference. I assume you swindled the security guard. I would be impressed. But that boorish fellow couldn't tell a thug from an emperor.
Her Royal Highness, Queen Imperium Masad of Lusitania.
Yep.
Will you have my head on a spike?
Oh, surely you know we can't do that here. The place would be burned to the ground in seconds if we didn't try to act at least somewhat civil while we are here. Some try to circumvent the rules and mysteriously disappear, never to be seen again.
Well, I guess that's all the time for today.
Me.
Do you know Satan?
I do. Who doesn't?
I guess you're right. What's he like, though?
Santa, you just talked to him.
Oh.
Oh, he's a pushover. It's a wonder he does a halfway decent job at ruling hell, honestly. I don't think a lot of people realize it, but I bet you I could wrap him around my little finger given a few weeks.
Really?
It's a bridge I'll probably have to cross one day. I've made plans for it.
Bye.
Okay, bye. The convention center is about to close for the day, but the night is young. Time to head to the nightclub.
Bye. Maybe not.
Felix! You arrive at the conference nightclub, hoping to spot some familiar faces in the dancing crowd. A swarm of sweaty limbs, tentacles, horns, and other villainous body parts quickly pull you in, and you find yourself bobbing your head to a compilation of Smurfs hits from the 90s. What other music did you expect from an evil nightclub? You look up and notice an outline of Felix's silhouette on the balcony above the dance floor. He looks even more majestic than usual, the stroboscope light behind his back making it look like the intro to a high-budget unholywood horror movie. You can't see his face, but you imagine it's painted with a slight look of judgmental disapproval. He notices you when you climb up the stairs to join him on the balcony. The DJ switched it up a little. Instead of Smurfs hits, you are now listening to elevator music. You've never heard elevator music this loud before. If you want Felix to hear you, you have to lean in quite close. You notice he smells like the combination of a dusty used bookstore and a melted cemetery candle.
Not a fan of dancing? See, you're not a big fan of dancing.
Oh,
I used to enjoy it quite a lot. My biggest dance phase was during the ragtime era in Europe. Oh, I miss those. Foxtrot, Maxix, One Step. Those were the real dances, not...
He gestures vaguely in the unaware crowd's direction.
this. Do you like dancing like this?
Sharky answer? No. Answer we're gonna choose? Heck if I know.
Does Mick
Say-
have a vote?
I suppose no.
No, it is.
Ugh, I hate it. Looks silly and feels even worse. The only type of dancing I enjoy is dancing on the graves of my enemies.
Damn. That's great.
perhaps.
Perhaps they should redesign the dance floor to look like a cemetery.
In that case, I might reconsider.
You spend a somewhat somber, yet enjoyable evening with Felix until you reach the limits of your mortal body and have to go get some sleep.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah?
I think I've reached the limits of my mortal body.
Well, we just hit the 2-hour mark. We can save. Anyway, I'm tired. I got paged 3 times this morning when I was waking up. And also got paged yesterday at 8 something, just as I was about to eat dinner. And got paged throughout the day, and got paged throughout yesterday. I'm tired.
Go take a nap.
Hmm?
Go take a nap.
I can't. I have to go make dinner.
Go take a nap.
I have to go make dinner so I can start eating by like 9:30.
And then take a nap.
No, then it's gonna be like 10:30, and then it's gonna be like, well, now I can't take a nap. It's too late. I have to just go to bed. But then I won't go to bed until like 4.
It's never too late to take a nap. And it's never too early to take a nap.
I mean, sometimes I get up and I go to my first meeting, and then if it's like early enough and I don't have any meetings for a little bit afterwards, I go back to sleep.
Okay. Thank you all for joining.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks,
We'll
Mick,
be
for
back.
hanging out.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back Friday for something.
Something or other.
Watch, I convince Satan to play Chocobo GP.
It's not like I'm not willing to if it's free.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.